everybody, and welcome back to Preprod, where we're going to be looking at the new luck item that will come in the month of January during the Maze event, and that is the Tyche's Crown. I wanted to look at this item because, number one, it's just interesting because this is the first luck item that's been introduced in years. I believe the last luck item to be introduced with was the Golden Fleece, and that was several years ago, prior to 2015 at least, probably earlier than that. And then the other reason is simply that I don't understand this item. I understand it from a technical standpoint. I understand how it works. I just don't understand why we have this item. After I first looked at it, I liked the idea of it. I liked the features of it, sort of, and we'll get into that. But I would rather those features just be applied to the luck items that we already have, rather than getting a whole new item, because I have some issues with the items that we currently have. And if anybody's watched my luck item opening videos, I'm sure you can understand why. If you've opened luck items yourself, you'll understand why some of us might have issues with those items. So it's a luck item that allows players to instantly get 3 rewards and a bunch of divine fragments. The prizes that can be won have different levels of rarity. We've got precious, rare, and common. There is a high chance of getting at least one black market item. Find more details on the prizes below. The initial price of this new item is 300 passes, but it can be reduced by progressing in the event. Get 15% off by finishing the first maze, bringing the price down to 255 passes. We'll see the mazes after the cards event, which I believe the cards ends on January 3rd. And then the mazes will start probably later that same week. Get 30% off by completing the second maze, bringing the price down to 210 passes, and 50% off by completing the third maze. The price will then be 150 passes. This item cannot be exchanged and cannot be found in another luck item. The discounts from the Tyche's Crown are not reset if you choose to enter the maze again from restarting the event. When a contest is ongoing, there is a possibility of getting a lot of fragments by getting the full of fragments prize. You get a discount if you earned it in the event, that 15, 30%, or 50% off permanently. If no contest is ongoing, discounts are no longer applicable. You will still be able to use your crowns that are in your inventory, but you can no longer buy them with passes. You won't be able to get the divine fragments. So let's go through, break this down real quick, and then I'll just get into my own personal opinions about this. So facts before opinions. Let's see. The luck item allows players to instantly get 3 rewards and a bunch of fragments. I'm going to kind of talk about the 3 rewards later, but this is less rewards than a Horn of Plenty, because a Horn of Plenty, that you get 5 items. You get 5 items with that, and this you only get 3 plus fragments, so you're getting less stuff already. There is a high chance of getting at least 1 black market item. When this post was first put up on Preprod, it said we were guaranteed a black market item, which I was really excited about. I thought, well, heck, 150 passes, I'm guaranteed to get a black market item as long as it's at least a 100 pass value black market item. I'm okay with that. Extra 50 passes guaranteed. That's awesome. But unfortunately, it's not guaranteed. It's just a high chance of getting at least 1 black market item. And that black market item may not be a 100 pass value item. So the initial price is 300 passes, but if you complete the event to a certain extent, then you'll get that 50% discount, 450 passes, which is kind of just how I'm going to approach this item, as costing 150 passes, because whenever it comes to getting divines in events, which I have not done in a very long time now, I don't know if I've gotten a divine from an event since fragments were introduced, just because I don't quite enjoy the feature that much. A bit off topic, but I do like fragments in a way because I like being able to save up luck items and open up the luck items to get fragments. Passes aren't necessarily required. This item changes things up a bit though, because this item cannot be exchanged and cannot be found in another luck item. Because this item cannot be exchanged, that means you can't get it via a Themis' scale trade or an Hermeswing staff. The requirements of those items is that the item you want to trade for, let's say a Titan's Challenge, must be an item that can be exchanged or be bought in the black market. The Tyche's Crown cannot be exchanged. Therefore, it's not going to be available via the Themis' scale. You can only get this item either by winning it from an event or just by buying passes. So you won't see me being able to save up a ton of Themis' scales to try to open up Tyche's Crowns to get a divine. That's not going to happen, which is one of the things I don't like about this item. Now, when a contest is ongoing, the possibility of getting a lot of fragments. This just means you just luck out and you find the divine, which actually just gives you the jackpot amount of fragments needed to fill the meter. So for example, if there is a divine on level 6 of the Titan's Challenge and you do actually make it to level 6, you get that lot of fragments. That's all that this means, just lucking out and getting the divine. You get a discount if you earned it in the event. I think what we understand right now, because we haven't gotten an answer from admin on this yet, we're still waiting. It doesn't mean that the discount is permanent on your account forever and ever. I think it's just for that event. So I believe it's kind of like earning fragments is right now. If you want to get the divine for the cheapest price possible, you want to get as far in the event as you can. And that's what this is. For each event afterwards, that discount will reset, and then you'll want to progress as far as you can to get that 50% discount again. So that's fine, because that sort of works out like it currently does. Just work hard in the event, and then you can get the divine for a cheaper price. If no contest is ongoing, then you don't have a discount anymore. And then I think the Titan's Challenges and Golden Fleeces still work in this way. You can open them up if they're in your inventory, but you can't buy them with passes. I don't know if... Let me see real quick. This is sort of on topic, right? Can you buy... Okay, you can buy the Titan's Challenges and Fleeces for passes now. I don't know how long that's been available, because for the longest time, you couldn't buy a Titan's Challenge or a Fleece outside of an event. You could just open them up, but you couldn't buy them. So that's how the Tyche's Crown is going to work. You won't be able to buy them with passes outside of an offer. And you won't be able to get divine fragments, obviously, if the contest is not ongoing. So that is how the item works. I was quite excited when we first read this. I was excited about the discount, and then at first we thought that we were guaranteed to get a black market item, but you're not guaranteed to get a black market item. It's just a high chance. So now that guarantee of getting a black market item is not there, I just sort of don't care about the 150 passes, because just based on the number of crowns I've opened, it just seems like a more expensive Horn of Plenty, but with slightly better odds. But I don't think those odds are good enough to warrant a 50 pass increase, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to open some crowns, of course we are. And I'm also going to open up Horns of Plenty along the side. I thought about doing this with Golden Fleeces, but the problem is that I wasn't sure if I would have enough passes to open up the same amount of fleeces and crowns on here. So I do want to use Horns of Plenty. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to compare it to a Horn of Plenty, because Horns of Plenty have just gone down in recent years, and I really thought this item could have been like the new and improved Horn of Plenty, and I don't really think it is. But we can open up a couple of fleeces afterwards if we need to, just to compare. So I'm going to bring the screens up side by side so that I can I'm going to open up a crown, then we'll open up a hop. We're going to go from there. Okay, just due to how the pages are formatted, this is about the best I can do. So here we go. We're going to open up the Tyche's Crown, and all it says on the page is that win the many surprises hidden in the crown. Your gifts will be chosen at random from the different categories available. And these are the different categories. I suppose it looks kind of similar to maybe the chests from the elemental mine events. You got full fragments, black market items, but you got precious black market items, rare black market items, bonuses, yeah, which you can just buy at the store for Equus. Why those count as rare, I don't know. We have equipment, aging points, food, Equus, and some fragments. So here we go. Here's the first crown. I'll try and keep a record off to the side if I get. I'm just going to note black market items that are worth 100 passes or more. So anything worth less than that, I'm not going to count because those aren't very good. I guess I could count Achilles heels because I have good luck trading Achilles heels for good items in the exchanges. That's a pretty valuable item. So that one I'll make an exception. And I guess I don't think the fertility wand and I don't think the Medusa's blood is technically 100 passes, is it? It's like 95. Okay, what we're going to do, rewind here. I'm going to count the items that were the equivalent of one old pass. That just makes more sense to me because I still don't really know the odd amounts of items now. So yeah, to me, I'm not going to count a hypnose blanket because those just they rain hypnose blankets on here. I have so many. Anyway, let's get started. Also, this is all that we get for opening it. It's just not very exciting to me. It's just a pop-up. It doesn't even refresh the page fully. So see, I just paid 300 passes because have not yet finished the first maze. So all of my crowns are going to cost 300 passes. So I didn't even get a black market item. That's all I got. I got three lot items. I say lot items because there are 20 mashes there, and then 21 fragments for Aramis, which is the divine, which we're not going to look at him right here. So there's that. Now let's look at a Horn of Plenty, and it's at least open enough that you could see. This is actually interesting. See, it's basically the same. Of course, I don't have fragments in this Horn of Plenty because there is not a divine offer in the Horn of Plenty right now. But I actually got more items from the hop than I did from this. So the hop won. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have taken a record of hop versus crown here. So I don't know. We'll do that we'll do that later. But honestly, the hop won on that, and neither of them gave me a black market item. So here we go, and there we go. Another no black market item. So Horn of Plenty. I'm limiting it to 30 items, by the way, because I have 30 hops. This should help. So here we go. I've got 1,000 Equus for that. I did get more oats in the crown, which is interesting. I got 1,000 oats and I got 50 oats in the hop, which I don't think we've ever gotten 1,000 oats. So it does seem like with the crown, you get more more of a single item. So like there I got 50 apples in the crown, but in the hop I got 40 apples. I got 2 aging points in the hop, 5 aging points in the crown. Neither of these have given me a black market item yet. Still no black market item, so here's another hop. Okay, so, see, this is why I don't understand this item. Why would I pay 150 passes for this item when I'm already paying, I can pay 100 passes for a hop and just get a few more things out of it. It's just not very good. Oops. Yes, I did that correctly. Okay, still no item. So we need to open up another hop. Helios Ray. So those are very common, but you know what? We're going to count that. So there we go. I got my first black market item. You do get a lot more Equus out of the crown. 15,000 Equus compared to 3,000 from the hop. So you're paying 50 more passes to get more Equus? I guess. Okay, there we got an Owl's Helios Ray. So that's good. Got an Owl's Helios Ray. Let's write that down. Try another hop. Hopefully I'm opening up the same amount. I'm not going to get messed up. I'm not gonna write down the Philody stroke because again, those rain Philody strokes around here, we get tons of them. But still, so far I'm gonna say that the hop is winning. Okay, Artemis's arrow. See, that one just saves you, that item just saves you a few aging points. I have no use for that item, although it is a good throwaway item when you have the use a reproduction item on your horse objective, because I don't use them otherwise. Okay, 30,000 equus. So yeah, that's about the only benefit of this item. You get a lot of equus. Yay! There we go. We got a water of youth. So there we go. Okay, let's open up a hop. I really hope I did not forget to open up a hop. So bell boots, nothing to see here. Okay, spurs. We did get 100 carrots. I think I've gotten 100 carrots in a hop before. Maybe not. Got a Cronus this time. So far, I have to say, to me, the hop is winning. What we got? Oh, we got Aphrodite's tears. I'll take the tears. Okay, hop. Pandora's box. Writing off over to the side here. 50 carrots. I don't know. I think you get more carrots and equus in the crown. So there you go. 20,000 2-star tack item. Another Philody stroke. Don't need it. Morpheus's arms. Come on, hop for the win. The hop is winning. 100 oats. Okay. Another Aphrodite's tears. Let me switch over just so I don't forget to switch over. So let's see what the hop's going to give us. Nothing for the hop. Okay, the hop lost that. I did finally win Aramis. I wasn't paying attention. No, that was definitely me maxing the meter because I think I only had 46 fragments for that. So, okay. I don't know if I just opened up 2 in a row. Oops. Okay, we've got a Hypnos blanket, but as I said before, I'm not counting those as a black market item really because they're so common. It's like, yeah. Okay, Apollo's Leer. Definitely not counting in Apollo's Leer. Nope. Nope. Oop, Harapack. Harapack. Horn of Plenty is still winning. Equus. Lot more Equus there. We got 10,000 versus 1,000. So, Pluto's Parchment. Definitely not counting in Pluto's Parchment. Horn of Plenty. Got a hop within a hop. That's always good. 100 apples versus 40 apples. So, if you don't mind paying 50 more passes to get more Equus and food, then the crown is your item. Spurs. Okay, this one's a fairly good comparison here. 100 fodder, 3 aging points. So you're not really getting any more aging points than the crown, it seems. Spurs again. 500 fodder. I think the fodder amount's about the same. Got another hop. 10 aging points. Another dud here for the crown. Another Harapack for the hop. Oh, goodness. Okay, we did get a black orchid. Again, did I just open up 2 crowns in a row? I mean, this is still... Hey, I got a next pack. I think this is still, you know, a fairly accurate comparison. Doesn't... I mean, if you wanted to perform an exact experiment, yes, you should open up the exact same number of items. But, you know, we're doing what we're doing here. So we did get a black orchid. 1,000 fodder. Okay, so yeah, the crown wins on fodder too. The crown is feeding us. I've been reading A Song of Ice and Fire, so I'm just thinking of all these different crown references. Oop, 700 fragments. So there I got my lot of fragments. I lucked out. I won the divine. So let's open up the hop. Achilles heel. I think I did say we're going to count the heel because, I mean, that's a fairly valuable item, even though the price isn't as high as something like a Medusa's blood or whatever. Whip. So we lucked out. We won the divine. More bell boots again. My goodness. Well, be able to tack up a bunch of horses. Okay, Artemis's arrow yet again. Another dud for the Horn of Plenty. More bell boots from the crown. Bonus pack. We will I'm going to count the bonus pack because it does contain... Do you get the horseshoe studs if you're from the bonus pack if you're not a VIP? I think you do. Maybe you don't. I'm still I'm gonna count this as a black market item. Some players don't, just because otherwise the other items within it are just the bonus items that you can purchase from the store for Equus, but I'm going to count it as a black market item. All right, we're almost done here. We got another Plutos's parchment. Either way, even if I did accidentally open more crowns than I did hops, even without that, the hops are still winning. I've opened up possibly one or two less hops, but I've gotten more black market items from the hops. Spurs, well, that one lost. 20,000 Equus to 1,000. Holy cow. Got another whip. And I don't even know if you could say that this is just an unlucky streak. Well, maybe you can, because I had opened up, I don't know, half a dozen or a dozen of these crowns on the first day that test open, and this here, the whips, the aging points, this is what most of them looked like. So no black market item in the hop. Apollo's Lear, again, doesn't count. Piece of Cloud, another win for the hop. I'd actually be kind of interested to do this with the fleece. Hey, we got a golden apple. I'd be interested to do this comparison with the fleece and the Titans Challenge, actually. I don't know that the Titans Challenge is... I guess you could compare it with the level 1 compensation items. Because otherwise, if you get higher to a higher level and claim your gifts, then obviously you're going to get more items. Got a vintage apple. 4 hops left. Oop, got a golden apple. Golden apple outdoes the vintage apple. Plutos' parchment again. I have enough parchments that I could tear that up and use that as bedding in my equestrian center, I'm pretty sure. I don't need flax anymore. I've got Plutos' parchments. Ooh, harmony pack. Let me write that one down. All right, hop, what you gonna give me? Spurs. Okay, well, the hop, you lose on that one. Well, if the... Okay, so I might actually now have opened up a couple more hops because I did win 2 hops within my hop. So we're going to stop there. I have 4,000 passes left. Hopefully they'll give us a top-up on preprod eventually, and then maybe I can come back and do a comparison with the fleeces or the Titans challenges. Here's what we've got here. 9 black market items from the Crown. I've got 14 black market items given by the hop. And honestly, if you even wanted me to count up the pass value of those items, the hop still wins as well, because I got Morpheus's arms, I got Hera's pack twice. That's already at 900 passes. Then you got a Nyx pack in there. That's another about 600 passes. So the hop kind of wins on pass value and just black market items alone. And perhaps this was a good luck streak from the hop. I don't know. You know, these are luck items, so you're just kind of taking it at this session's face value, I guess. But I mean, really, to me, that's just not a good first impression for the Crown. So, yeah, I don't get this item. I mean, if anybody could explain the appeal of it to me, if I'm just totally missing something, I don't know. And yeah, I would just rather take the discount features and apply it to the luck items we already have. I would also like for the luck items we already have to have a better chance of giving you better items. Like I said, if Horn of Plenty sessions all looked like this one did, I would be, well, I don't know that I would be terribly happy. I'd still want better sessions than this, because I opened about 30 hops and only got 14 black market items. So only half of them had good items. I mean, it was better than the Crown, but, you know, this is still not worth 100 passes. So, yeah. I would like to see the black market items we already have just better items all the time, especially for a Titans challenge or something, because the consolation items on those are terrible. They're what this is, except that item is 200 passes. At least with the golden fleece, even if I get 1-star fleeces all the time, I could get an Achilles heel, which is worth it to me because then I can exchange that to get Pandora's box or Medusa's blood. That's still not worth 200 passes, but I can still make use of that item. It doesn't feel like a complete waste. I still got half my passes back in a way. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the crown. I don't really have much else to add here. If you have any questions, let me know. Please let me know your own thoughts about this item. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you like it to stay, but just have better items applied to it? Or are you just like me and would rather just have the items we already have get some improvements? I will say though, the only problem I have though about even just keeping the crown, but upping the odds of getting better items, I don't like that you can't get this item via Themis's scale and staffs. Because then the players like me who really want to work hard, save up to get those items for free, I won't be able to do that with the crown. One of the questions that I and some other players asked on preprod as well is that are the event divines, so new divines such as Aramis, are they still going to rotate between the different luck items, or is the crown going to take over as the main event divine, if that makes sense? Because if that's the case, well, you're just back to using your passes to get divines from the events, in which case I don't know if there's any point to fragments. Just put fragments within the event. That way then if you don't finish the event, you still have those fragments saved. But if you do complete the event, you get the divine at the end of it. Because I think I might have mentioned it a little bit earlier, the one benefit I do see to having divines in luck items during events is that you don't necessarily have to use passes anymore. You can save up to get those luck items. Yes, it takes forever, but it's still possible to do so. You can't do that with the crown because you can't get those items via the Themis' scale or the exchanges. You can't exchange them with other players. So it's just kind of a step back, I guess. Let me know what you all think. Hopefully I'll be able to do a comparison of opening up the crown with either the fleeces or the Titans challenges. So until then, I will talk to you soon. Bye.